Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup features the Chicago White Sox versus the Seattle Pilots at Six Stadium. On the mound for the White Sox today is Jerry Nyman, whose record is 2-3 with a 4.32 ERA. And pitching for the Pilots today is Bob Meyer, whose record is 4-8 with a 4.31 ERA. Okay, yesterday was a very busy day in the world of Brainiac baseball card breaks. Not only did we lose a game to the Tigers 3-0, but we did do our first division preview for the 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay. We did the American League East, which is the division that those Tigers are in. And it was a lot of fun. It was a really long video, but I went team by team, and we looked at the roster and the rotation and all the players in the minor leagues to see who was up and coming for each team. And if you have time to take a look at it, I definitely recommend it. It's not for everybody, I realize. But it was a lot of fun, and you can clearly tell that even though the Yankees won the division last year, unless they get stellar performances from their pitchers, our team is the team to beat. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting started. We're going to come back next Monday with the American League West preview. So stay tuned for that. In addition, we did 2 sports card videos where I opened a pack of Panini Illusions football and pulled some really great cards out of there. And then I did a separate video where I purchased a lot of Panini Mosaic baseball off of Mercari. We did a I got this video for that. So, I mean, a lot of stuff going on yesterday. And when you have time, please take the time to watch those videos and like and or subscribe as we go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to our channel. We got 2 more subscribers yesterday. We're up to 352. So welcome Big Chief, welcome Andrew. Appreciate you guys becoming new subscribers. We have Bob Meyer on the mound today. I don't expect anything from this guy. I would love to see him get at least 2 strikeouts today and get over the 100 mark. That would be cool. As you can see, he would be the second starter to get to 100K. All of the bullpen is available. In the last 2 games that we played against the Tigers, every bullpen arm that came into a game at least gave up a run. So our bullpen is struggling a little bit, including Cupidol with that 9.45 ERA. And then we have our lineup here versus left-handers. You know, I did not adjust this because of all the videos that we did yesterday. So we're going to get Lou Piniella back in there, and we'll put him in the, in the 3rd spot. And we're going to take out Jerry May and bring in Jerry McNERTNEY. And they're facing Jerry Nyman. So lots of Jerrys involved in today's game. Lots of geriatrics, if they're still alive. Okay, yeah, that's the lineup we're going to go with. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Chicago White Sox. Batting leadoff, playing first base, is Bob Spence. Batting second in right field is Walt Williams. Batting third in left field is Carlos May. Batting cleanup, playing third base, is Bill Melton. Batting fifth at shortstop is Woodie Held. Batting sixth and catching is Duane Josephson. Batting 7th in center field is Ken Berry. Batting 8th at second base is Rich Morales. And batting 9th is the pitcher, Jerry Nyman. Okay, let's take a look at Bob Meyer. Let's go directly at his log. Take a good long gaze at it. This guy has not won a game since June 19th. We've been forcing him to go at least 5. Look at, he's coming off a pretty good start. He went 5 innings versus Detroit, did not give up a run. That is a game that we won 1-0. That was a combined shutout, now that I think about it. He only struck out 3. As I mentioned, he is on the verge of getting to the century mark in strikeouts. He's 4-8, 4.31 ERA. Opponents are betting 265 against him. He's only got 1 pitch. It's the fastball. It's pretty good. Overall, an 81. The 30-year-old lefty, arbitration eligible next year. Okay, let's take a look at our defense today. It's the same as it ever was. First, second, and behind the plate, all below league average. Everywhere else, we're pretty solid. Okay, let's take the reason why I'm pausing for a second is because the White Sox have made so many trades that they have a lot of bizarre names in there. And I guess we'll just go and get the game started here. It's Bob Spence, a left-handed bat, batting 141 versus lefties. And he's their leadoff hitter, and he walks them. So, yeah, this is not going to go well. We already know it. Walt Williams, he hits lefties really well, batting 350. Ground ball to second, and a double play. Okay, well, that first leadoff batter walk is erased. Let's see if Meyer can do a little bit better versus Carlos May, who was a left-hander. 2-2 count. Oh, he rips it to right. Come on. There we go. Good catch by our right fielder, Tommie Agee. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Let's take a look at the Pilots lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Gary Sutherland. Batting second, playing shortstop, is Freddie PATEK. Batting third in left field is Lou Piniella. Batting cleanup, playing first base, is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in right field is Tommie Agee. Batting sixth in center field is Don BOSCH. Batting seventh and catching is Jerry McNERTNEY. Batting eighth at third base is Don KESSINGER. And batting ninth and pitching is Bob Meyer. Okay, let's take a look at Jerry Nyman. I did a little bit of a deep dive because we have not faced Jerry Nyman before. Now, the interesting thing about Jerry Nyman, you can't quite see it on his baseball card here, but although Baseball Reference does refer to him as Jerry with a J, his real name is Gerald with a G, and all of his baseball cards have it with a G. So I don't know why Baseball Reference refers to him as Jerry with a J. I'm just throwing that out there. I think it's kind of interesting that there is that confusion, if there is confusion. He made his debut versus the Twins in 1968 in relief, going 2/3 of an inning. Later on, in his first start of the year, he threw a complete game shutout, as you can see. So in his very first start, he threw a shutout. In 1969, in real life, he threw a one-hitter versus the Senators, the only hit coming from Brant Aliyah. In 1970, he was traded to the Padres, and that was 1970 was his final year in the majors. After he stopped pitching, he became a pitching coach from 1989 to 2013 in the minor leagues, and then he was a groundskeeper at a high school in Utah. And there was a big article that you can research it yourself by just Googling Jerry Nyman. But it was talking about how he only had 43 days of major league service and was therefore not eligible for a pension, and that he actually had to work as a groundskeeper in order to make a living. Later on, Major League Baseball, I believe in 2011, came up with a pension program for players who pitched before 1970. And he was getting like $655 a month, which is ridiculous. But nonetheless, I thought I would share that with you. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at their defense. Now, their defense looks pretty good. Oh, other than shortstop, which we know is Woodie held. He's been there all year as we've played the White Sox quite a bit at this point, and he has made a few errors against us. So All right, Gary Sutherland leading off against Jerry Nyman. We only had 4 hits in yesterday's ball game. That shutout by Gary Ignasiak. So we need our offense to get going. We were crushing it for a while there as Sutherland grounds out to second. Freddie PATEK hits a comebacker to Nyman. 3 pitches, 2 outs. Here's Lou Piniella. We gave him the day off yesterday. And he strikes out. All right, we go to the top of the second inning with Bill Melton leading off. Melton, 10 home runs this year, batting .254. Played some solid third base to the left. So there's the first base hit of the ball game. And once again, leadoff man is on. What a surprise. Next man up is Woodie Held, leading the team in home runs with 14. Another comebacker to the pitcher and an error. First and second, nobody out. Duane Josephson. Fly ball into center field. Caught by BOSCH. Melton will hold. Let's see if we can get another double play like we had in the first. Ken Berry is up. He is a solid defensive center fielder. He's got 3 home runs. A ground ball to third. Let's go around the horn. Yes. All right. The defense is bailing out Meyer. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Deron Johnson leading off. Here we go. And a base hit to right. That's going to get to the wall. Johnson stopping at second. I believe that is only his 5th double. Yeah, it's only his 5th double of the year. I mean, he does only bat versus lefties. So we're going to be facing Gary Peters, who's a lefty, tomorrow. And Gary Peters is 17-8 on the year for this terrible White Sox team. A comebacker from Agee, and Johnson does advance to third. So good job by Johnson. Some heads-up base running. Now we've got Don Bosch. We're going to go for a sacrifice fly. Now I remember Walt Williams out there in right has a great arm. So does Ken Berry. Carlos May does not. So let's hope that Don Bosch can get a sac fly out there to left. Trying to play some small ball here. That might get it done. That might do it. We're going to push it if we can. 303 feet. He does tag up and score, and we take the early lead, 1-0. Good job by Deron Johnson. 2 down. Jerry McNERTNEY in there. He had the day off yesterday. And he strikes out. 2 Ks for Nyman. We go to the top of the third inning. Rich Morales leading off, number 8 hitter, getting a spot start at second base today. And a line drive to right. Agee going to the wall to make the catch. Meyer, no strikeouts so far. He just needs 2. Let's see if he can get the pitcher, Jerry Nyman, 091 hitter. 0-2 count. There we go. He's 1K away. It's like a watch pot never boils. Waiting for Meyer to get that 100th strikeout. And a base hit to right because, of course, Bob Spence. Oh, he went for an extra base and Agee threw him out. See, that's another thing about this game that really drives me crazy is Agee is a terrible defensive player, but I think it's because more base runners will test him because of his arm. Therefore, he gets more outfield assists, which is just stupid. I mean, that is his first assist in right field, and he has 5 total, which is half of his error total on the year. But we'll take it. Good job by Agee. We like it. We go to the bottom of the third inning with Don Kessinger leading off. Still got his average over 200, despite taking an 0 for yesterday. And here he walks All right, well, I think we know what's going to happen here. We're going to try to lay down a bunt. I don't know why they're not pulling the infield in. Everybody knows it's got to be a bunt. Meyer lays it down. Back to Nyman. Nyman, only play is to first. So Kessinger advances to second base. 1 out. Gary Sutherland up next. He's in a little bit of a slump. Oh, man. A wild pitch. Gets Kessinger to third. Now we'll have him go on contact. They're going to play back. I don't know why, but all right, here we go. Is that a line drive or a ground ball? God bless it. A ground ball back to the pitcher, and he goes home to get the lead runner. I mean, yes, I told him to go on contact, but in real life, he would never have went. He would have seen that ball in front of him go back to the pitcher. So, like, that play doesn't make any rational sense for baseball. But this game blows chunks, so we all know that. Absolutely stupid. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Bob Meyer, he's thrown 47 pitches. He has not really looked good, although they haven't scored yet. He's given up 2 hits and a walk. And it was someone safe on an error. And there's a double, maybe a triple. So another leadoff base runner. That is Williams' 10th double. He almost has 100 hits. So the leadoff man is in scoring position. Carlos May skies into center field. BOSCH going back. 375 feet. Williams will tag. Take third base. Tying run is now 90 feet away. I mean, I would like Meyer to throw some strikes here and strike out Bill Melton. We got to pull the infield in. Here we go. 1-0 count. Ground ball to short. Williams will hold. That will leave it up to Woodie held here to drive in the run. He is a 3.7. I mean, he's got a 423 on base percentage versus lefties. So despite a low overall batting average, he does hit lefties well. Will they tie it up? Will he balk him in? Who knows? And a base hit. God bless it. So stupid. And another double. That is his 3rd double on the year. Wow. That is ridiculous. It's all tied at 1. No shutouts today. Okay, will Duane Josephson give him the lead? 1-2 count to Josephson and the 100 strikeout, of course. After they get the run knocked in, he strikes him out. That's how the game works. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. We've only got 1 freaking hit today against a literal nobody, Jerry Nyman. Now, the White Sox have 2 injuries to the rotation. So Nyman and a 5th starter, Sammy Ellis, will be the 5th starter. We should see him in the 3rd game of the series, I believe. Also, by the way, Jerry Nyman is already tired. He's 1 day until rested before the start of the game, and yet he's only given up 1 hit. Again, what are the ratings for? What does that even mean? It means nothing. It really means nothing. Lou Piniella gets a hit, though, to right field. So we have our leadoff man on. Here's Deron Johnson. 1-2 count to Johnson. He almost hits him with a pitch, and Johnson's taking a cut at it. Screwball striking out Johnson. That's his 3rd K. Here's Tommie Agee. Our team has become allergic to home runs. Agee flies out. BOSCH flies out. We're going to the 5th inning. Bob Meyer has managed to keep us in the ball game. It's the bottom third of the lineup, starting with Ken Berry. Berry, there's the 3rd double of the game for the White Sox. Again, the leadoff hitter gets a double. That is his 4th double. Oh, 1 count to Rich Morales. Ground ball to 3rd. That'll hold Berry. Oh, come on! Holy shit. This game blows. Unbelievable. An error by Kessinger scores a run. We now have more. We have as many errors as we have hits. This game sucks so bad. It's 2-1. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Nyman laying down a bunt. There's 1 out as Morales advances. Wild pitch. We've got everything today. We've already got everything. We don't have a balk, right? Yeah, we had a wild pitch. We had a pass ball. All the errors. Tons of doubles. We'll pull the infield in. It doesn't matter now. Base hit to center field. So once again, Bob Meyer is not going to get out of the 5th inning. Not entirely his fault. Let's bring in Dick Bates. This game is over anyway. So we'll bring in Charlie Dick Bates, another player whose name is truly unknown. There's a walk. Okay, let's just get it over with now. It's Carlos May. Ground ball to short. And Bill Melton with 2 down. He's going to gap it. That's going to score everybody. Melton, his 11th double of the year. May did not score. It's 4-1. Ground ball to short. That could be an error. It is not. 4-1. We're going to lose back-to-back games to Gary Ignatiak, who threw a 4-hit shutout, who pitched 2 games in the majors, and Jerry Nyman, who's cutting lawns. Kessinger walks for the 2nd time. Gary Sutherland with 2 down. Gets a base hit. The flea, Freddie PATEK, gets a base hit. Sure, why not? The pitcher scores from second on a ball hit into the gap, and nobody else moves up. RBI for PATEK, though. Top of the 6th. Dick Bates out there for another inning of work. Couple pop-ups. Rich Morales flying out to right center field. Bottom of the 6th inning. There's a incredibly unrealistic amount of ground balls back to the pitcher. As back-to-back ones, as I say it. It's so stupid. And a strikeout. 2 ground balls back to the pitcher and a strikeout. from a pitcher who was already tired before the game even started. It was a worse game on the market. The old strikeout walk combination. Thousands of times this year we've seen it already. Bottom of the 7th. Good job by Bates. He might be the player of the game. He went 2 1/3 innings and scored a run, actually, as a pitcher. Kessinger has walked twice and doubled. Good job by him. That's his 5th double. We can't let Bates bat again. That would just be fraudulent. We're going to take him out. We'll bring in Bill Robinson. Can't hit lefties anyway. 1 down. Base hit to right. Of course, Kessinger wouldn't score. Why would he score? That would mean the game would be thinking, but it's all predetermined. Another comebacker to the pitcher. At the very least, the run scores, and we got another runner in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle, and an error. 1st and 3rd. Why would the run score on an error with 2 outs? Top of the 8th inning. I guess we'll bring in Diego Segui. So like I said, our relievers have given up at least a run, every reliever that's come in the last 2 days. He walks the leadoff guy, great. Stolen base, that makes total sense because he's a 73 speed. Fly ball to right. Ground ball to 3rd, base hit. Melton will score from 2nd, though. Oh, no, he still holds up. We'll pull the infield in. And another run scored. So this is the part of the season where they get the ERAs right. There's another base hit. Just keep it going here. Let's get it over with. All right. Walks in a run. We haven't had that in a while. Bottom of the 8th. Let's go. He's officially tired at 100 pitches, and he strikes out the guy. Again, he was tired before he even came into the game. Kessinger walks for the 3rd time. I mean, really? I mean, who's got more power, Wayne Comer or May? 77 power, 75 power, but at least he's got a home run this year. And he does hit lefties well. Not that it matters, but we'll put him in there. Because what does strategy matter? Ninth inning. White Sox are the best hitting team all of a sudden. A wild pitch, awesome. Well, Marshall stops the streak of bullpen guys giving up runs. Bob Locker coming into the game. A lot of people with the last name of Lock. Lockwood, Locker. Three outs to go. 2 outs to go. 1 out to go. Oh, base hit for PATEK. Oh, are they going to give us a garbage run? Let's find out. Nope. All right. So we've lost 3 in a row. That's brutal. We're 7.5 back. So that really ought to do it for us. As our chances now have been pretty much diminished. Minnesota suffered injuries. Oakland just lost their first baseman. So maybe, I'm not saying there's a chance, but they do have some late season injuries. We will be getting people back, but it's probably too late. I think it's fair to say. San Diego still sitting at 30 wins. Let me get my my list out here. Because we're like, a month and a half? So Don T has the lowest total of 52 for the Dave Roberts autographed Topps contract. Freddie had 54. John M. has 55. I haven't seen John M. in forever. I don't know if he's still watching or not. And Dave picked 69, of course. All right. Okay. Headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Whatever happened to John M? What happened to James? We're gaining subscribers. We're not really. We're losing peeps though. Orioles take first place back from the Indians. Hit listen for at-bats. Zoilo Rosales. Okay. Angels win as Master Smith throws a 3-hitter. I mean, that guy is pretty damn good for that team. Campanera says 5 stolen bases to bring his total to 44. That's interesting. They made that a headline. That's it. Okay, transactions. Anybody die? Nope. Everybody lived today. Let's go ahead and pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Man. 3 losses in a row. We're 6-6 now in the month. And we are looking forward to the Tigers season because there's not much to look forward to here. I mean, as an expansion team, you can't really argue with a 62-54 record. But, I mean, 15 shutouts, baseball mogul bingo every game. It's just ridiculous to lose like this. There's the 3 walks from Kessinger. I kind of feel like we're going to give it to Kessinger today. I know I said Dick Bates. He did do a good job. Oh, actually, Dick Bates didn't give up a run. And technically, Bob Meyer only gave up 1 earned run. So I guess it was only Agee. Nonetheless, we're going to give it to Don Kessinger, who did get a double. He walked 3 times. He scored a run. He actually tried. So we give him some credit. The White Sox had 4 doubles. I mean, the errors are just so stupid. Wild pitches, pass balls. That's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. Yay! Check out the Detroit Tigers American League East review, and that's in its own separate playlist on the Brainiac Baseball main YouTube page. Until next time, everyone, have a great day.